Which lesson from his master completely changed the life of Leo and made him the master of his time? In a vibrant town full of life and movement, there stood an ancient clock shop, known for the most beautiful, precise clocks in the region. The shop's master, Aron, was famous for his skill. His clocks never missed a beat, every tick marking the passing of precious moments. One day, a young man named Leo became Master Aron's apprentice. Leo was talented, quick to learn, but he had one weakness: procrastination. Every time he began a new task, he would put off finishing it. "I'll get to it tomorrow," he would tell himself. Yet, tomorrow never seemed to come. One afternoon, Master Aron entrusted Leo with an important job: assembling the gears of a clock destined for the mayor's office. It was a delicate piece, but instead of finishing it, Leo left the task halfway, thinking, "I'll do it tomorrow. What's the rush?" As the days rolled by, the unfinished clock gathered dust on Leo's workbench. He felt guilty every time he looked at it, but still, he delayed. "There's always tomorrow," he whispered to himself as other distractions filled his day. One evening, Master Aron, noticing the unfinished clock, approached Leo. "Why isn't this clock finished yet?" Aron asked, his voice calm but firm. "I've been meaning to get to it," Leo replied, rubbing the back of his neck. "There's still time." Master Aron didn't argue. He simply sighed and said, "Come with me. I want to show you something." They walked to a small hidden corner of the shop. There, hanging on the wall, was a dusty, silent clock. Its hands were frozen at a time that had long passed, and cobwebs draped over its once beautiful face. "This clock stopped years ago," Master Aron said, wiping the dust away with his hand. "An apprentice just like you started building it, but he never finished. He kept telling himself he'd get to it later. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and then he was gone. The clock remains unfinished." Leo stared at the clock, a strange feeling creeping into his chest. "But why didn't you finish it yourself?" he asked. Master Aron shook his head gently. "Because it was never my clock to finish. It was his opportunity, his growth. The moment he left it unfinished, he left a part of his potential behind. You see, Leo, procrastination isn't just about delaying tasks. It's about giving away pieces of your future, bit by bit." Leo felt a knot tightening in his stomach as he realized the lesson in front of him. So, if I keep waiting, I'm not just delaying the clock. I'm delaying my life, my potential. Master Aron nodded. "Exactly. Every moment you push something off, thinking there's time, you're surrendering that moment's power. Life doesn't wait. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. If you wait too long, you'll look back one day and see all the unfinished clocks, each one representing a missed chance." Leo walked back to his workbench that night, his heart heavy but his mind clear. He sat down and focused on the delicate gears, determined to finish the clock he had left behind. As he placed the last piece in and the clock began ticking, he felt a wave of clarity wash over him. The ticking of the clock was more than just the sound of time. It was the sound of progress, of taking action. Leo smiled, knowing that he had finally beaten the thief that had quietly stolen so much from him: procrastination. Beautiful lesson that we all learned here is, procrastination doesn't just push tasks aside. It puts your entire life on hold. Each moment you delay, you're surrendering a chance to grow, a step toward the future you deserve, waiting for the perfect moment. Here's the truth. Time doesn't wait for anyone. Every second you hesitate is a second that could change your life. Start now, because your future isn't waiting. It's counting on you.